Hey Floss Tube, this is Carla with Cobweb Corner, and this is a channel about cross stitch and my online shop at cobwebcorner.com. This is another second in my series of 31 Halloween designs by 31 different designers to try to get you a little bit inspired for Halloween stitching this year. I'm just going to jump right in and show you these. As of the making of this video, they're all in stock at cobwebcorner.com. I picked the first one. It's Boo Bear by Stony Creek because I have stitched this. I made it into a little pillow and added a little ghost boo charm, but it's just really adorable stitched up. And this one is, let's see if I can get it, the information for you. It's stitched with DMC and Krynic, and it's 82 by 86 stitches is the stitch count. It's Boo Bear. Come On In by Kathy Barrick. It says, take off your skin and dance around in your bones. This is 129 by 178. And the model was stitched in needlepoint silks, but there is a DMC conversion. That is Come On In. The next is Little Witch Library by Haunted Frames. It's 109 by 106, and this is stitched with DMC. Vintage Witch by the Elfin Forest. And I'm going to take this off. It's stitched in DMC, and this is only 32 by 54. By the Woolly U is Mr. Barn E. Owl. It's only 43 by 59. Plenty of time to get that done, and it is stitched in Weeks Dye Works, and I don't believe there is not a DMC conversion, but you could do that pretty easily. But this has a lot of variegation in it. That is not said properly. The Room with a View by Dirty Annie's. It's got the haunted house with the little ghost peeking out. This one is, let's see, 79 by 117, and there is not a DMC conversion. It's stitched in Gentle Arts, Classic Colorworks, and Weeks Dye Works. Halloween Tear by Erin Elizabeth. This is stitched in DMC, and it is only 65 by 85 from her Tear series. Calico Confectionery, Halloween Hill. Lots of things going on this one. It's really cute and colorful. This one is 125 by 160, and it is stitched with, I'm gonna have to open it up here, stitched all in DMC. Spooky Night. This is a super quick stitch. It's called Grins of Delight, but it says A Spooky Night. And this is by Shepherd's Bush, and it is 66 by 72, and it was stitched with sampler threads, DMC black, and then a couple of Weeks Dye Works. And it is a really, really quick stitch. This is by Sister Lou Stitches. It's called Witchy Boo. It says, there once was a witch who lived in a shoe with black cats and goblins and things that go boo. And this is, let's see, where's the count? Well, it's stitched with DMC, and why am I not seeing a count? Oh, I can't find the count on that one, sorry. But that is Witchy Boo. Hoot in a Boot by the Needles Notion. This is such an amazing design. It's a three-dimensional design. You take the boot, and then the owl can sit on top. I love Needles Notion's designs are so creative. The count is 144 by 168, and it is stitched in DMC and Gentle Arts. That is Hoot in a Boot. Uberjack by Bent Creek. And this is stitched with 4 colors of Weeks Dye Works and 2 colors of DMC, and it's 121 by 98. Haunted by Luminous Fiber Arts. You get 4 different designs. They're going to vary in count. The main design is 101 by 99, and the ornaments are 67 by 47, and they are stitched in only 4 colors, DMC, two colors of DMC, one color of Classic Colorworks, and one of Weeks Dye Works. Spooky by Kitty and Me Designs from the Colorful Cats collection. These are stitched in DMC with 1 Kreinik, and this one is 115 by 83. Quaker Pumpkins by Hello from Liz Matthews. This is a beautiful design. This is All Hallows Eve. And this one is stitched in Weeks Dye Works with a DMC conversion. It's 327 wide by 143 high. Older design by Cottage Garden Samplings, Halloween Sampler 2. It has a autumn or fall or Halloween word for every letter of the alphabet. This is stitched in mostly DMC with 2 Gentle Arts and 1 Weeks Dye Works, and it's 160 by 160. That is Halloween Sampler 2. This is a really unique design by X's and O's. It's called Best Witches. You get both designs. One's a monochrome, quicker stitch, and then these are really detailed. They're really, really interesting. The witches, and it spells out witches here, and then it says Best Witches. And they both say Best Witches, but this one's obviously a lot more detailed. Let me see if I can find. The detailed one is stitched in DMC, and they are, the color one is 252 by 91, and the black and white is 238 by 78. Lost Spirits. Lost Spirits Do Not Embody Me on the Night of All Hallows Eve. And this is by Birds of a Feather. And I'm going to have to take that off. It's 58 by 172, and it's stitched in Weeks Dye Works with a DMC conversion. Formidable Frank. This is a fun one by Glendon Place. She usually does her models in Sullivan, but always provides a DMC and anchor conversion. And it is, where are we seeing? The 160 by 180. This actual stitch count is 149 by 177. The chart area is 160 by 180. That is Formidable Frank. From Plum Street Samplers is Crone on the Hill. And this is stitched in Weeks Dye Works and DMC and one color of Classic Colorworks, and it's 116 by 72. From Homespun Elegance, this is Trick or Treat Truck, and this one is 68 by 48. I'm sorry, 68 by 45, and it uses DMC and Weeks Dye Works, mostly Weeks Dye Works. But there is a DMC blending conversion. That is Trick or Treat Truck. By Batty Corey, Welcome Great Pumpkins. It says Halloween is waiting for the great pumpkin. These are so cute. Her designs are a lot of fun, and they're a little bit bigger. It's 279 by 160, but there's a lot of empty space in there. And her designs are always stitched with DMC. Classic, but if you've seen it stitched, this is absolutely stunning. Halloween Quaker by Lila Studio. This is from 2017, but it just is you can see why it's stitched over and over and over each year. It is 261 by 180, and it uses Classic Colorworks and or DMC. Beautiful design. The Witching Hour by Prairie Schooler. This is the reprint format, and also gives you, not only do you get the larger design, but you get these 2 smaller ones. And it does not, I would have to open the package to show you, but Prairie Schooler is almost always stitched in DMC. Casting a Spell by Blackbird Designs. You get all the small designs, and so here's some of them stitched separately. And let me see here. They're stitched with Gentle Arts. trying to look, just see gentle arts in most of the designs. Casting a spell. Tiny Modernist, this is When Witches Go Riding. This was originally sold as a mystery stitch in 4 separate parts, and now it's available as one single chart. So you get the entire design together. It says, when witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Halloween. And, sorry. I would have to open this one up to give the size, the stitch count, and the threads. Slither by Satsuma Street. This is a full kit. You get everything you need except for backing paper or felt glue and scissors. And it's Slither with 4 S's if you want to search for it. Barbara Anna Designs. This is Wicked. On my website, I think it's Wicked Sense. And it says Wicked Sense 1976. And it's her smaller version of her, if you've seen some of her larger charts where there's things on the key, it's similar to that. She always does DMC. This one only calls for 4 different colors, 2 of which are DMC color variations. And it is 132 by 84, Wicked Sense. Boo Chockful by Hands On Design. This one is 70 by 45, and the small is 70 by 45, and the jar is 66 by 89. It's stitched with Classic Colorworks and Gentle Arts. I have 3 of the charts left, and I do have 2 sets of the pin minis that are used on the design or as embellishments also. And getting down, almost done with our 31. This is Salem Street Stitchery by Primrose. The Salem Sisters Stitchery Silks, Linen, Wool Buttons. And this is 92 by 90. And it is stitched in Weeks Dye Works and Classic Colorworks with a DMC conversion. And number 31 is by Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. It's Betsy's Halloween Basket. And it is 103 by 104, and it's stitched in Gentle Arts and Classic Colorworks with a DMC conversion. So hopefully you saw something there to get your Halloween stitching started. You can find these at cobwebcorner.com. They are limited supply. Once they are sold out, they will not be restocked, as I am working toward retirement. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy stitching.